Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back. So, I wanted to make a video because I was running, ABX yesterday. Reset is not quite here yet. So, I wanted to go ahead and show off. Today was Combat Villain Day. And if you skipped Fisk, Kingpin, or if you did buy him and you haven't built him, you should. So, well, let me rephrase that. I found some of his best use in ABX, but if he can do well in ABX, he should be able to do well in other PvE content. Now, I realize that there are some limits to that. Luna Snow, with her previous uniform, is phenomenal in ABX, but not so much in World Boss Legend. But I think Kingpin will do just fine. So just give you a look at his build here. So, I have 4 Odin's blessings on him. Those are all 4-star physical attack gurus, so he could certainly go higher, as well as a couple attack speed. And just to give you a look at his stats here, so he's capped on crit rate, ignore defense, dodge. Some of that, yes, is coming off of my cards. We've talked about that. And he has absolutely nothing special here. I think I am going to go ahead and max his ISO set. I pushed him to rank 4. Okay. Not that really matters in ABX. I did get lucky enough to get his artifact. But honestly, his artifact, I don't think it does that much. And he has an ignore dodge 200 proc obelisk. He does have dodge on there, but I was already capped, so it's not actually doing anything for him. And he also does have a mythic uniform. This is one of the few times that I have all of his options. So we have X23. I rolled it to crowd control time because there was just nothing else. I could maybe do movement speed, but Thor, which is a good uniform to get. Medusa, which is her best uniform. Thing. I got it. I don't think it's a bad uniform. And then the Maker. That's probably the most difficult one. But these are all... X23 is kind of free-to-play friendly. Farming mutants is difficult. But anyway, so that's his build. We'll go ahead and jump in. Well, so he will actually get better when we get an additional combat villain support. I'm using Abomination lead, but he actually does not have a bad lead of his own. Abomination is 50%, so it's a 10% difference. Now, he has Burn on 5. He has Silence on 4 and Burn. And he has Paralysis on 1. So he can cancel all 3 seasons. So without further ado, let's dive in. And Kingpin is extremely proc friendly. I think I was actually making him harder than he needed to be before, because I was doing a rotation 3 cancel 4 cancel 5, and he actually does not need to be played that way. Alright, I canceled 5 a little early, but that's because I wanted to cancel the roar. Okay, I messed up right there. That's okay. Yeah, cutting the 3 out makes a huge difference. I'm hitting almost every single proc. Cancel 3 a little early there, that's okay. Okay, that was an early proc. Oh, no, actually I have been missing a couple of procs. This is actually not even my best run. So yesterday, you can see up there in the top right, my best score was 8,154,000. So just now was 7 million. So this actually was not really a good run. But my point being, I am at a point in the game that my goal here is to score 7 million with hopefully on every single day of ABX. And I only have a couple left where I'm not doing that. So I wasn't doing it on Combat Villain Day with Apocalypse. Yeah, if I gave him a CTP, I probably would have been. But with an Obelisk, I was hitting about 5 million because he's a little tricky to proc with. Kingpin, however, is much more proc friendly. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys that. And still have a couple more minutes here, so. And Kingpin, yes, his uniform was full cost if you get it, but I think he's actually worth it this time. So, okay, no criteria, so Loki will be a good free-to-play option for that day. Universal female hero. There's not really a good free-to-play option here. Captain Marvel is not good. Now, if you can build some of the native tier 2s, Scarlet Witch is best for that day. If you can spend crystals, Athena is amazing for this day. Female villain. Moonstone usually does pretty good for me on these days. I think Supergiant might be pretty good too, but even though I have her built, I still don't have her rotation down. This is actually, well, speed. Oh, no, Makari and Luna can both do this. It really depends on what the cancel skill is. This is the day I'm struggling with. I think I need Sif, but I haven't built her and I don't have her uniform yet. I built Gamora. She got me from 3 million to 5 million, but I'm still not cracking 7 million. I think I need Corvus. So that can be Moonstone, that can be Mephisto. I think those are honestly your best choices. As I said before, Alliance Battle Extreme is not necessarily free to play. It is a little bit of a whales game, but this is where some of the more expensive characters actually are required if you're trying to go further. Open Day, so again, Loki is good. Universal Hero, so men or women. I don't remember. I think for a while I was using Beta Ray Bill, but I stopped using him a long time ago. Combat Hero, Cap is still really good. I can score 7 million with him with a 160 proc obelisk. He can definitely go higher. Blast Mail, so I use Cable. If you have a CTP of Judgment on Human Torch, you can use him here. Again, there's still Mephisto. Loki is absolutely best. Again, Makari or Luna is probably best on these days. And now we're back here. So yeah, I wanted to go ahead and go over. I wanted to show you Kingpin and show you how good he actually is, because I think you might be like me and you didn't build him right away. You might not have built him at all. You might have skipped his uniform. But when it comes back around, I highly recommend getting it. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that this was helpful and or entertaining for you guys. Let me know if there's anything that you would like to see, and I will do my best to get to that. But beyond that, thank you for watching. You guys take care.